Have you ever felt like your upper back tension has just become part of you? Like no matter how much you stretch, massage, or try to release it, the tightness just always seems to return? Hi, I'm Alexis Wadeland, osteopath and nutritionist at Blossoming Me and Healthy Learning Lounge. And today I'd like to talk about why upper back pain and tension often becomes chronic, and why the answer isn't just stretching muscles, but understanding fascia, circulation, and neuroplasticity. Let's start with fascia. Fascia is the connective tissue that surrounds and weaves through and around muscles, organs, each rib, the nerves, and the joints. It allows structures to be able to glide and to transmit forces and to adapt to movement. When the body moves regularly, breathes deeply, and changes position often, the fascia remains hydrated, elastic, and responsive, but prolonged stillness changes that environment. Long hours sitting, repetitive postures, shallow breathing, sustained stress, all of these factors and more reduce fluid exchange in the fascial tissues. Layers that once glided smoothly begin to feel denser and less elastic and catch. They're more resistant to change and movement. Circulation is also affected. Muscles of the upper back, especially those holding postural load, may remain in a low-level contraction for hours at a time when we're sitting at our desk, for example. And this sustained contraction can further reduce blood flow and oxygen delivery, while metabolic waste products then also begin to accumulate. The result is that heavy feeling or burning or aching or deep fatigue through the upper back. Now add the nervous system layer. When a region of the body stays guarded for long periods, the brain begins to map it differently. Neural pathways that associate this area with tension or protection become reinforced. This is neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to learn and strengthen patterns through repetition. At first, tension is a response to stress or to posture. Over time, tension becomes a default setting. The body no longer waits for that threat in order to brace the upper body. It preemptively holds that tension and bracing there, whether it's needed or not. This is why chronic upper back tension, tightness, pain often feels automatic, and people seem to say things like, "I try to relax, but it just seems to creep back. It feels tight even when nothing's wrong. It feels tight even when I'm sitting there nice and relaxed. I can't seem to switch off." Because the pattern has been neurologically rehearsed. And when fascia density, circulation changes, and neural patterning combine, the tension becomes self-reinforcing. You get reduced movement, causing fascial stiffness. Fascial stiffness, reducing circulation. Reduced circulation causes muscle fatigue and tension. Muscle fatigue causes pain and further protective guarding. Guarding then causes that neurological reinforcement. Breaking this cycle requires more than just stretching. It requires restoring movement variability, improving breath depth, rib mobility, circulation, and most importantly, signaling to the nervous system that it is safe. This is where gentle, progressive work becomes really, really powerful, helping the ribs to move and interact with the spine properly again. Reintroducing thoracic rotation, side bending, and extension, encouraging full, easy diaphragmatic breathing, gentle activities that support fascial glide, teaching the nervous system that it is safe to relax again. In individual clinic sessions, we would assess how these layers interact: the fascia, the ribs, the spine, breathing, neural tone. We use hands-on treatment to help the body to release and reorganize patterns that feel stuck, helping to improve circulation, fascial glide, joint mobility, neural integration, and tissue healing, as well as reducing congestion, tension, restriction, and pain. But we also recognize that long-standing patterns need consistent reinforcement outside of the clinic, and that's where guided home work becomes essential. Not aggressive stretching, not gym work, but intelligent retraining of breath, motion, nervous system function. Programs like our Ribcage Reset mini course were designed exactly for this purpose, helping people work gently with their own ribcage, fascial system, breathing mechanics, and nervous system to regulate and integrate things at home, either as a starting point or alongside hands-on care. Because chronic tension isn't stubbornness, laziness, or just poor posture. It's a learned protective pattern, and anything learned can be unlearned, gradually, safely, and with the right support. If this resonates with you, if your upper back feels like it's been holding patterns of strain and tension for years, not just days or weeks, know that change is possible. It just requires addressing that deeper systems that are involved. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think this could be beneficial for. And if you'd like support, either through personalised clinic care or through guided programs to do at home, you'll find those links below.